Hi, Leo. Welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to the second half of June 2022. This is going to be your love read, whether you're single, coupled, or perhaps you have yet to meet someone. This might even resonate from one side or another. You might find elements on one side versus another, okay? So feel free to reverse the message, the sides as you see fit. You might resonate again with one side more than the other. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this, guys. We'll start off with this deck first, and then we'll move on to the other decks. Super quick, big announcement. I just want you to know that we have our boundary class that is starting at the end of the month. So with that in mind, do be sure that you check in my description box below. For those of you, you always think about we don't think about boundaries until it's something that we don't maybe have, right? In other words, the easiest way to understand why boundaries are so important is to think about, what happens when hey, we don't have them, right? Or when we're not using them, right? So that's the big thing. It's not only to remember, to focus on respecting your boundaries, but it is also about, knowing that boundaries is a two-way street. And many of us also need to work on respecting other people's boundaries and not asserting our own boundaries on others. So it's just another way to look at it. We do focus on limiting beliefs and negative emotions in terms of a process, in terms of overcoming that. So it's not just a boundaries course. It is a changing, like a life-changing course, especially if you've gone through any sort of emotional neglect as a child, or perhaps even trauma as well. It actually just brings you to the forefront, and it's a good solid foundation to start off with. Whether you are in therapy or not, is a really beautiful thing to combine with with a licensed therapist of some sort. Okay, so there you go. So let's go ahead and begin. And what we're gonna do, check it out, guys. You'll see it up here in my description box. All right. So let's take a look. And there's a discount for $100 off. Expires in a few days. So note that. Let's take a look at your overarching energy for Leo. All right, in your love life, the second half of June 2022. Let's take a look at what may want to come out for you in terms of that. So what do we have for you? What do we have? Ooh, guys. Ooh, we've got allowance. All right. Some of you could be getting paid. I'm just kidding. Well, you could be. You definitely could be. This is about allowing, the abundance that you are interested in or that you've been asking for to come on in, right? So that's what this comes up with here. Now, this is about inviting to be open. Whatever comes your way, Leo, this is saying is to be, it's a 9 card, and the 9 house has to focus in on philosophy of life, and also has to do with like your religious, your journey that you're on, your higher education, just expansion of the mind, like your search for meaning. So when I get the 9 card, this means that it's coming to fruition. So I feel that you're kind of putting this already into play already. Okay, this is about whatever, focusing on whatever comes your way. Putting fear aside. Without trying to resist anything. This is about letting the universe co-create with you in this process, right? It's expansion, and then it's sometimes a dance of maybe moving inwards, right? In a little bit more contraction versus expansion. So it goes back and forth in that little dance. And so this is what is coming up for here. So this is about sometimes the things we resist are things that are hidden treasures that lead us to some of the biggest growth, right? So find out or think about, what is it that you tend to resist, especially as it pertains to a relationship or situation, okay? Because this is coming through pretty strong here. All right, so it's really focusing in on what does that look like, right? What does that look like? It's to remind you that our reality is often really multi-layered. It's just more than kind of one way of looking at something, right? There's all different ways to look at something. And so this is saying is there is a transformation and a process of an unfolding that can take place. So what I'm getting here is this is saying to allow, become a partner with the universe, learn to co-create with the universe. As Abraham Hicks talks about, going with the flow, right? And going, downstream to try to, rather than pedaling upstream, right? So, yeah, that's what is coming into play. So, this is really focusing in on, can you recognize the gifts that all experiences hold, whether they're good, whether you label them as being good or whether you label them as being bad, it's up to you. This is saying is that even the ones that might be bad are there to show you how beautiful life can be when things are going well, right? So be excited about the valuable lessons that you learn from your dark side, as also, in your shadow side, as well as, being in that positive mode as well, because there's experiences that want to come through and they're to teach us some sort of lesson here. Okay, so yeah, this is what's coming into play. I'm going to pull a numerology card. So allowance, allow the universe to bring forth, without resistance and without fear, and maybe without opinion or judgment on something. Okay, allow things to be in a relationship or situation. Sometimes you can't keep pushing and pushing and pushing. It's about allowing. What about allowing? So there's a lot of different ways, and I'm not saying in to put yourself in a precarious or a unsafe position in a relationship or situation. No way. You don't allow that. This is about really focusing in on how can I more or less co-create with the universe, primarily, and ask for what it is that you want rather than trying to make something happen. Step back and receive. And as you're doing what you can do and putting, your effort, your inspiration, and focusing on your vibration, then know that allowance and something that's going to be coming in can be received much easier, right? So you don't stop that growth or that opportunity. Let's take a look at what wants to go with this. What do we get? Self-love. Wow. Self-love, guys, this is key. So this is about having faith and focusing on self-love here. This is the blue is the throat chakra and the orange is that sacral chakra energy. Okay, 61 card reducing to a 7. This has to do with partnerships. This has to do with one-on-one relationships, maybe conflicts with others, or even sort of legal matters. This wants you to check in with with self-love here. Okay, so with this in mind, this is saying is that, hey, you know what, you need to focus in on loving and believing in yourself, and make the relationship with yourself numero uno. Okay, number one. All right, and this is so key, because when you are able to do that for yourself, right, then you can attract others, rather than dwell upon, your shortcomings. This is about accepting and embracing your unique self. Leo, there's no one else out there in this world like you, okay? And I'm talking for every single Leo that's watching this, okay, or even cross-watcher. There is no other person around you that is like you, right? So it's about treating yourself like your best friend, like the partner, like your dream partner. How would you treat your dream partner? Well, make sure that you're actually treating yourself that way first. So if there's any negative beliefs or limiting, or limiting beliefs or negative emotions standing in the way, this is about focusing on positive affirmations in that process, that affirm that I am lovable, I am worthy, and I am perfect just the way I am. This is what I want you guys to write in the comments, okay? That would be awesome. I am lovable, I am worthy, and I'm perfect just the way I am. That puts it right into the vibration and really starts things off. And what a beautiful thing to put into your, into sharing with all the other Leos that are watching, or even cross watchers here. Okay, so every little thing counts. Okay, nothing is significant. You might think that's minor, but it is very, very key. Okay, so love and believe in yourself, and then you can make a lot of your dreams come true. Whether it's person, place, or thing that you want in your life. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here. We'll keep this up here, and let's go ahead and take a look at your read and see what wants to come out for the second half of June 2022. Okay, what wants to come out for Leo? Let's take a look at what's important for Leo to be aware of the second half of June 2022. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you so much, and Appreciate you. Definitely like, subscribe, and share. If this resonates with you, let me know you're here. Let's exchange some good vibes, right? So let's take a look at Leo's second half of June 2022 regarding their love life. What is wants to come out? Well, isn't this nice? The Lover's card. Gemini energy is coming through here. Beautiful. Major Arcana. So this is nice, guys. Love seeing this, all right? Anything else? We get the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. And what else do we get? Confidence. Six of Wands, all right? Bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is like someone that's very self-sufficient and very in deep gratitude and thankful in wealth and in luxury. Nine of Pentacles is something coming to fruition. So there is some sort of feeling that I feel, Leo, underlying your energy, that whatever that you want, you have this knowing that it's already on its way. Like it's already coming. And so this is what I feel that's happened. It's coming to fruition, right? So it could be, a relationship, a situation, but yeah, it's like being in gratitude and luxury. And that's the underlying kind of sentiment here. All right. And it might have to do in terms of a love relationship. Could be doing with a Gemini. Also could be doing with, perhaps some sort of earth sign, because I get the King of Pentacles. And then I've got the Six of Wands coming through here, which is all about confidence. It's all about success, right? It is all about making progress. This is growth in self-confidence. And I love it because especially with self-love coming through here. Now, if you're taking on all this energy, Leo, I'm getting that there could be a love situation, a connection, maybe that you're moving forward in confidence, like you're taking control of a situation. Maybe perhaps dealing with someone who might have earth in their chart or perhaps air. And could be even fire too, but I almost feel that the earth and the air are kind of what is the word that I'm looking for? Kind of predominant here, but you're going to know how this resonates with you. But I feel that they're moving forward successfully, okay? This is about taking control and being in charge of your situation in terms of your love life and moving forward confidently and successfully and making progress. So some of you are making progress within your love life. Again, it's about moving forward confidently within a situation, taking control of your love life. Give me a card on the King of Pentacles here for Leo. What do we got? The Emperor. Oh, dang. You might have a couple people after you. And if not, this is about getting some sort of solid structure. You could, if you're taking on all this energy, this is developing a solid structure plan for yourself. Aries energy, right? And I feel that you could be taking on that energy. Coming through here, that you want to take control and have a solid structure in terms of moving forward successfully in a relationship or situation, okay? Because this is your fire energy right there, okay? So it could be with an air sign taking control, having success, and it's like, okay, I want something that's grounded. So maybe perhaps this person offers that. Give me a card on the Lover's card. The Sixth card, which is about self-improvement. Maybe something has to improve in terms of a relationship or situation before it can move forward successfully, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? Let's take a look at anything else. Anything else that might want to come through. What do we got for Leo? Spiritual partnership. Could be someone that you're connected to, okay? This again comes out to be a 9 card, reducing to a 9, just like the allowance card. And that talks about, again, search for meaning of life, mind expansion, philosophy. So this could be that you've got some sort of, you're going to meet someone or you have met someone that it's about a spiritual partnership. Okay. This is about that you're going to meet someone if you haven't yet met them, or this could be someone that you currently know that's going to step up like that. Okay. So I feel like there could be someone that's very spiritual around you, but whatever the case may be, it's going to show up and there's going to be a spiritual partnership is what's coming into play. Okay. What do the map cards have to say? I'm just curious. I've been drawn to these for this month here. Okay. Gentle gardener. Okay, so this is about planting the seed in the soil, watering it, getting the sunlight, right? and making sure that it's got the nutrients and able to fertilize the seed to open up and grow. So in terms of a situation, you could be a gentle gardener, in love and in terms of life, in terms of spiritual kind of work here. This is a 2 card. This has to do with resources, your valuables. This has to do with material security. So you're whatever it is that you're planting, you are hopeful that is going to grow and it's going to really move forward. Okay, so this is being that co-creator of the universe, just like we talked about in the allowance. It really is a confirmation again that it wants you to be aware of your thoughts and the quality of your thoughts, and for you to create the reality that you want to see through your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Okay, if you need help with that, hence beyond the read up here or in my description box below, or even rapid change session, you'll see that below. Okay, but this is about believing in being that the art of being able to change, right? And to co-create ensures that you're reflecting what it is that the world needs and what you want. So there's some sort of thing that that you're gardening, that you are planting the seeds that's going to help the world, but it's also going to be fruitful for you. And it could again be some sort of spiritual partnership, but you're also creating and changing the way that you think, right? And you're not. If this was reversed, I would say you're holding resentments, right? And maybe you're you feel like you're undeserving of planting flowers in your field, and you're going to let it just grow weeds, right? So that's not the case. This is about being resourceful with the resources that you do have to create the change that you want to see. Okay. So you can always remove a bad seed and replace it with a healthy one, but this could be that forgiveness is going to be key. So there could be some sort of forgiveness that needs to take place with yourself or with you and within another person. Okay, let's take a look at anything else that wants to come through. What do we got? What do we get? Toil and labor. Wow, this got to do with work. You might be doing work in terms of this spiritual endeavor. It's a 38 card. 11th house is global awareness and humanitarian work. So some of you could be doing that. It's all about friendships, group, involvement, clubs, that type of thing, guys. So that's what I see happening. Wow, I think you might meet someone when when you do your work. All right. What do the divine love cards have to say for Leo? Second half of month, June 2022. What do we got? Let's take a look at what we got. Okay, let's take a look. Whoa. Okay, we'll take it. Roadblocks. Okay, so there's a few things that have to be removed, and it could be a way of thinking, the limiting beliefs and we were talking about, but also, it could be a forgiveness type thing in terms of a relationship or situation. But just a few roadblocks there that are that need to be removed to move something forward in your love life or in your situation. Yeah, there is guardedness. Someone's being cautious and wearing a protective barrier. Okay. You don't want to be too guarded, okay? And a lot of times that happens when we come out of a relationship or situation to which that we have been, there's been some sort of deceit, of some sort, okay? So that's when you want to pay attention, why you might want to learn to set up a boundary, but make sure that it can be porous. It doesn't have to be so rigid. A lot of times it's about gradually getting there. We talk about that in the particular class that I have. You'll see in the description box below, guys. Okay, the boundary class. But yeah, that's what this is talking about. So this is about someone's being cautious and wearing a very heavy protective barrier in the situation. Okay, could be again because you came out of something that perhaps was distasteful, or maybe that there was a boundary that wasn't set that negatively affected the situation in you, right? So that could be the case. It could be an emotional or a physical boundary that maybe left you a little bit unsafe. Okay, so this is what is coming up here. Let's take a look at this other person. Okay, on the other side and see what wants to come out for Leo. What do we got? Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Strength card. Leo energy. Wow, this is interesting, guys. This is what's coming up here. So the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is persevering. So this person is persevering and trying to have the strength in terms of a situation. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign here. Give me a card on this Queen of... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, guys. I'm going to take them, okay? This is about making a decision and putting, this is about something, making, this person's got there's some sort of decision that needs to be made. And this person is having some sort of judgment about something that came to an end. I don't know if you've disconnected from someone, Leo, someone that maybe that perhaps you were interested in. But I do feel that something came to an end because maybe someone wasn't making a decision or needed to make a decision. And maybe one wasn't made, could be done with an air sign, or someone's got, earth, or, even perhaps a little bit of fire in their chart, or they're taking on the energy. But this person's having the strength to continue to persevere in a situation. They needed, I think there was a decision that needed to be made. Something came to an end. So it could have been that you just disconnected from it. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. This coming to an end brings forth a brand new opportunity, okay? This is manifestation and prosperity. This is an opportunity to move forward, okay? And this fell in my lap. I didn't know I had it until I put my hand down here. So something, some of them may have left the situation after an investment of emotions. It could have been this person or you, but maybe someone, I kind of feel that someone may have left a situation here, because they couldn't make a decision, or they needed to make a decision and it just wasn't happening. But something came to an end, all right? But it brings forth a new opportunity for manifestation and prosperity once something comes to an end. The new life can be born. You see the rose there, right? So I do feel that someone needed to make some sort of decision, and maybe they chose a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they chose someone else, guys, okay? What do we get? Compassion. This person, it's about compassion, all right? Having compassion for oneself, within a situation, being kind and compassionate towards others, even beyond the family circle here. But this person, this is coming out, okay? I don't know. It just says, don't judge a man until you've walked into his shoes. And that's kind of what I'm getting for compassion, okay? So maybe that this person is being encouraged to open their heart and mind and see through the eyes of love, and see someone else's pain as if it were your own. So it could be that they may have left you in a situation that wasn't very compassionate, and now they're going through this. This is about showing compassion to a stranger, or to someone in their life, and broaden understandings of cultures, personalities, and the observing, without judgment is key. And this is what's coming through over here. Wow, how interesting is that? So this is what I'm getting. Anything else? Let's pull a map card on this person here, and let's take a look for them on their side. What do we get? 44 card, strength. We got Leo's. We got a Leo card here. You here? Strength, and we got strength again. 44. 44, you might be, the person on this side might be seeing a lot of that. That's about home and private life. There could have been two people as it pertains to the situation, okay? But eights are about change. Something needed to change, right? 44, 99, this card of compassion that reduces to a 9. This is coming to fruition. This person's understanding what the situation that they may have put you through, or I don't know, guys. If you're connected with someone, this could be the case. If you haven't met someone, this is what this person's coming out of, or recognizing from a previous relationship or a current one. But this is what I see here: strength. Just having the strength, in terms of being able to, move forward, and to in matters of the heart. This has to do something with matters of the heart, because it's all that green there, and the green has to do with the heart chakra. So this is what I'm getting: having the strength to be able to move forward, and the courage. There's some sort of courage that's necessary. It's like their true strength comes from self-reliance, not from it's like, how do I want to say this? You have the strength to accomplish even during very difficult times. So this is being able, this person is having the strength in the situation Yeah, especially when they're tested in relationships. And it could be that a relationship is about to deepen, and sometimes you can move off course, and it's about staying strong, okay? Having the courage. Yeah. Hmm. Remember that strength comes from efforts and the reliance on a higher power working through you. Then all is possible. Okay, then you can do anything. So I think this person is working on that. Okay, so strength is coming through here. Wow, a lot of you're showing up on this person's side. All right, what else? Mirroring. This is about their fears are being reflected right back to them, as well as thoughts and emotions in terms of a situation. There's a mirroring effect between you and another person. Okay, is what I feel, and then harmony. Yeah, it's if things aren't going well between you and another person right now, Leo, this is saying is that harmony is going to happen. This partnership will experience more peaceful and pleasant interactions coming through, is what I'm getting. Okay. Anything else for this person that wants to come through? Mature man. So it could be that there is someone around you that is more mature around you, that there's may have been some obstacles and a disconnect. This is saying is that you might be mirroring each other and harmony can be restored here. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it as that. Let me know if this resonates with you. Note your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.